1, 2, 3, 4. Get your friends about the group chat.
Group chat, group chat.
Where your passport's in the air.
Air.
The devil, he don't like it.
Stump that devil, stump that devil. Oh, well, oh, well.
Turn up! Welcome to season 2
Two.
of Get Out of the Group Chat.
Hey, we in there.
We in there like swimming. Y'all, we are excited to be
Yes.
back again. Who would have
Excited to be
thought?
back.
The haters was against us. They said we was
haters?
never going to make
What
it.
haters? You ain't
I
got
don't
no
know.
haters.
Everybody
We ain't
talks
got no
about
haters.
haters. So I'm assuming since everybody's talking about them, I must have them too. And I just didn't know I have them. So
No.
I'm pretty sure if I had a hater, that's what they would say. The podcast is not coming back, but we still did it.
We still did it.
We're here.
Yes, we are.
Again. And we're excited, y'all. This season is crazy.
It's cray-cray.
We got some amazing guests. The topics
Yes.
we're going to be talking about, the tea. Get into it. So we're excited. So Shay, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, but let me introduce myself. My name is Shavonia
Oh,
Marie.
wow.
And who are you, lovely lady, in the green?
I am Tanzania Black, and we are the host of...
Get out the group chat.
Yes, we're excited.
Yes, we are.
So Shay, back to you again. How are
Yes.
you doing?
I am doing great. I'm ready for season 2, ready to release some stuff for people to, be transformed in their communities and just get the good stuff.
Absolutely. Because
Yep,
we
yep,
believe that growth happens best in community. And so one thing that we've learned through being in friendship, being in a friend group, is that we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for them, whether that be spiritually, even physically. We're as thick
Even
as we are because all
financially.
we do is eat together, right? Financially, we've in these past couple of months, y'all wouldn't imagine the things we've been through. But if it was not for family and if it wasn't for our friend groups,
man, I don't know how.
y'all need to get some friends. If you don't have any friends, I need you to take this as the white flag that I am waving real loud across
And
the
you
camera.
can't see it, but it's waving. It's waving.
You need to get you some friends.
Yes.
Because life is going to throw you some situations
Yeah.
that if you don't have them, you may not make it out.
Right. And that's why, me and you, how our friendship story start, Tim?
So Shay doesn't really know the story of how we became friends. So
Yes, I
as
know.
we tell the story, we're just going to kind of throw in details as we remember them. So
I
heard of Shavonna Lewis before Shavonna Lewis heard of me. Her good brother Steven Lewis, I knew him through ministry, through church, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he told me about this sister like Shay he had. I don't know how he described her. But I was just like, man, I want her to be my friend.
Oh my God.
And so eventually, I don't know if maybe a year or some years later, she eventually moved to Mississippi. She did like an internship that our church had at that time.
Internship, shout out.
Yes, it was an amazing internship. And from there, I don't know. I remember her being an associate, and then she was just my friend. Like I don't even remember the middle level.
Right,
I don't know if we
neither.
stayed in the middle too long. So I
Right.
feel like we went from associate.
But that brings us to our topic.
That is exactly
Friends, but not friends.
Except we've been friends, and I've been your best friend.
Y'all.
I've been your best friend for how long, Shay?
I don't know why she's so
First of all, let me tell you this. If
best
she
friend titles.
If you think she gonna get on this podcast and say I'm not her best friend, I will pull them little curls, them 3B curls.
This the thing. People always want to say best friend. I put all my people in one category. They're all friends to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are all friends to her, but I am her best friend.
Bestest.
I'm the best
So you're
friend.
the bestie to the best. Okay.
Many of you may not know this, but me and Shay are actually related. She's my cousin.
Oh, I know you ain't get on this podcast.
Shay,
and tell
stop
no.
lying. We are related.
Y'all.
That's why it's so easy for us to be best
So
friends because we're related.
she think we're related because
Both of us
we're
are-
from our people are from little old Noxubee County.
Little O is the key word. Everybody in Noxubee County is related. Not me and my husband, though. But me, everybody is kin in that county, Shay.
I'm gonna let her. We're gonna do a DNA.
We can connect it. I think there's some way to connect on Ancestry.com to see.
Ancestry.com.
My great something told me that we were kin to their lineage. So Shay and I, so we're best friends and cousins.
Okay, we're
amazing
best friend
story.
and cousin people.
Back to what we're supposed to be. Back to the subject of the day, the topic, which is friends but not friends.
Yeah.
All right. So have you ever had someone who considered you their friend, but really y'all wasn't friends? Y'all was really just associates.
I think maybe like some middle school type junk.
Not middle school. What do you mean middle school?
Like I think like I was at this one school, and the girl kind of tried to hang out with my little crew, I guess. I think she thought she was our friend. It was like, you're really not that. So the proximity, like, you're not as cool. Close. You're not like going to our house and all that. But
so how did y'all tell her that she wasn't cool? Because y'all was in middle school, so I know y'all flamed her a little bit. I
think we actually got in trouble. That's how I remember. Like, it almost made it like, you got to be friends with everybody. It was like, no, we don't have to. Like,
so wait, what did y'all say to her to let her know that y'all wasn't her friends?
Now, it wasn't me. It was the other people. But you're in the
friend group, so
other ones kind of like, I think, told her like, no, you can't sit with us type vibe. Like,
so y'all were the Mean Girls.
No.
So Shay, were you a part of the Mean Girls crew at your school?
I was not.
Like at a period in your life?
I was actually quiet.
At a period in life where you
No,
a mean
like
girl?
Literally, if anybody ever said, like, I was shy and quiet.
So you hung with the Mean Girls?
Or they hung with me. I don't know.
Oh. So you were the sweet, nice girl hanging with the Mean Girls.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
So have you had any friends that tried to...
So yes, and it's probably my fault. The more I think about it, I think it's my fault because if you meet me and I think, or like we're vibing really well, I can give off that I'm your best friend vibes. Like we'll be super cool. Like if something happens to you, like I'm checking on you, like I can give off vibes that we're closer than what we are. But in my brain, in my mind,
so you catfished them. Because I sound catfish.
I didn't catfish him. I was truly being my authentic self.
Right, no.
But my authentic self, like, it takes me a little bit of time to get to a place where I consider you a friend. Now, this is the thing. I believe in associates. Like, everybody needs associates. Yeah. I personally want some more associates. My goal in 2024 is to obtain some more associates. Now, do I necessarily want, like, a whole bunch of more friends?
Right.
Like close friends, people who see me, my day-to-day life, who see what I'm going through, who are praying with me about specific situations I'm going through. Not necessarily. Now, if God himself says, ma'am, I want this person to be your friend, and I'm down. But I am really interested in gaining associates.
So how does that look? Like, what, you just gonna go out and...
So no, I actually downloaded BFF, Bumble for Friends.
I know you lied there. No,
because it's just like if you were trying to date somebody, right? Like you could put in all the things that you're interested in and we can match. So I really want to make friends who are like interested in film and television and that sort of thing. So
networking?
It is networking.
We call it networking.
Okay, but in 2024, we're calling it being associates. A little bit of friends, okay?
I guess.
Yeah, so I'm Bumble for Friends. One of my goals is to go to a networking event.
See, I'll do that. I don't think I'm not the get on Bumble and try to...
No, because if we're on Bumble, that shows intentionality, that I'm serious about this thing. So when we swipe left on one another, then we know this ain't for play, because we came on here for real. God. We came on here to actually... do something.
I'll network because like you said, we are trying to get into the film and all that. So I would go to network events or different things like that. But being intentional, I'm not there yet.
So you team no new friends?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I barely want y'all. So I mean, I'm just like, it's just a joke, guys. I love my friends.
Shay, why you don't want no new friends?
I just don't. Right now, let me breathe in this season, and then I'll
you don't want new friends because it's too difficult right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what if the Lord is like, hey, here is Sarai, and I want you to be friends with Sarai. Are you going to be friends with her?
The Lord himself will have to tell me to be friends with Sarai.
That's the only way you accept new friends?
Yeah, in this season.
Has it ever been difficult for you to make friends?
I think I have a bubbly personality just like you, so it's never been difficult. Holding on and wanting to keep friends, I think that's the difference. I'm a little, let's see. I'm trying to come out this season of not caring and, what's the other word? Just coming out of that season of
not caring about people.
Right, and friendships and stuff like that.
Okay. Like new ones.
Right.
Or just in general.
Just in general, because I don't... my friendships are very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do tell.
I'm very surface leveled with my friends now.
Why are you surface level?
Just because, like, I don't want to put in as much work.
So when you see friendships, you see it as like a job. It is.
Work. I mean, we've been telling the people that all season long. It's work. And I just need to, get over the work part.
So are you saying Are you admitting to the world and your friends that you intentionally hold back?
I intentionally hold back.
So you don't get close to people.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do the work that comes with friendship.
I've seen. So this is me. I am not the person that just wants to communicate so much. And so like I see my friends Nakia and Ted. I mean, them people talk all day, every day in the morning. I'm just like,
Shay, I talk to you in the morning.
I don't have to do that.
Shay,
like,
you talk to us in the morning too.
No, we get on prayer call. That's a different.
We get on to the prayer call, and
then I try to get off the prayer call. No,
there has been plenty of times that I have called you up to this prayer call. We had a whole conversation to my hour drive to work.
We have, and what did I tell you one time? Don't call me that early in the morning. So yeah, I think I hold back.
People aren't like me. There's some people who prefer nighttime. Like
you're right. But no, I'm finally, I think, realizing like, and just from doing the podcast season 1 and just in general, I think I've gotten out of that part of being selfish and wanting to hold back. Just because I don't want to do the work.
Said, I'm breaking free.
So yeah, So
I'm proud of you. So what was that? What would you say was that moment that made you realize that I can't continue to be surface level with my friendships, and I should allow myself to be a little bit more open to get, just a closer relationship?
I think it hit me maybe like a month or so ago. And I ain't act on it, but it hit me around that time. Like, dang, like I really.
What happened a month ago?
I don't know. It was something happened, and I can't remember if I either maybe from watching the podcast or something is like not realizing like, oh, I don't go deep for real. Like I keep everybody right there.
At a distance.
Yeah.
At a distance.
Okay. But yeah, so I was like, okay, these people are really my friends for real. Like.
Oh, wow. Not 8 years later, she's finally recognizing that we're her actual real friends.
These people are really my friends. And so.
That's good.
Yeah, that's. I moved you guys from associates to friends.
Well, you've moved some from associates to friends. I've just been your best friend the entire time because I didn't allow all that. Oh, let me be surface level crap with you. That didn't fly with me, Miss Ma'am.
It didn't.
So in real life, because clearly every person you meet doesn't become your friend.
Correct.
How exactly are you moving people from associate to friend? How do you move them?
So I think by doing like spending time with them more time.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see like I'm spending more time with you, that's when like you move up. I think last.
Are you an initiator?
Nope.
Shay, how we become friends? Did I initiate you?
You did.
I probably did because I was the master initiator.
Yes, you was. That's when you wanted so many friends back then.
Wait, I need you to initiate with me. Ask me out on a friend date. Send me a calendar invite.
I'm not like Nike and Kier. I'm not gonna send an invite. I'm not gonna.
You can invite.
I'm not gonna do none of that.
Yes, you are. Well, that is a part of the being intentional. You just said you're gonna be intentional.
I'm gonna be intentional, but that's not my vibe.
What is your vibe then?
I'll text you like, "Hey, let's go." I'm very impromptu type. Hey, you busy right now? You not? Okay, let's go out. I'll do that to you.
Well, I'm different than you.
Well, you better find
I think
a balance
I need more
there.
than spend. I think there's levels to me. So kind of like if you start dating somebody and like say if y'all start arguing like that first 2 weeks, like you probably not gonna vibe well. So one way to kind of get in with me, we have to have fun first. So we gotta laugh and I gotta have a good time with you. If I do not initially have a good time with a girl who's trying to be my friend, the likelihood of me continuing in friendship with them is slim to none. So if we can get past the we're like having good fun vibes, then we can move to, so I can be there for people. I don't know how I would allow a person to be friends with me now.
Right.
Because I have so many friends and I know which friend to go to for each specific thing. So I'm not sure how I would allow somebody to
So you don't move up. Not saying need, but there's nothing you need. Because technically you said you want to go into the entertainment filming, right? So technically wouldn't you want to get that type of friend? Because then now you can go to that friend about that. Because out of your whole friend circle, you can't go to nobody about no film, you know what I mean?
That's a good point.
So if God brings,
Well, yeah, if God brings it, but I'm not like, there was definitely a season where like, God, I really need friends. God, please bring me friends. God, where I need to go to get friends. I need friends.
I remember that. I was just like.
Yeah, but I'm not there anymore. Right. I think the friends that I have, I'm very much satisfied with. They fill me. Gotcha. They make me whole. I am one. No, I feel good with the ones I have. So yeah, like you said.
So have you ever moved any of those friends from associates? Like the friends that you have right now, were they ever like associates to you before? Or do you have one right now that you're trying to move up, you know? No, you lying.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I don't have any associates right now that I would need to move up. I think the biggest room for improvement. Okay, that's not the right one. I think anybody can become closer to another person. So whether it be you, and I've known you for years, we could always get closer. Our relationship could always grow. So I'm open for the friends that I have for them to be able to continue to grow with me. Yeah.
So you never had to move nobody up or nothing like that?
Move them
up or down?
Have I had to,
Have you ever had
I wouldn't say I've had to move
a friend.
I wouldn't say I've had to, like, I intentionally had a conversation that said you're being demoted. Through time and situations, people have been not as close anymore or has not been friends because of just life situations, life transitions, that sort of thing. What about you? Not you thinking that hard.
No, never had to per se demote, like you're saying. Like it's just time, distance.
Shay, you've never demoted nobody?
Nah.
You ain't got a memory, huh?
No, like I mean, nah, I wouldn't say personally like just, hey, you're demoted. It's just time, distance. We feel. You know? Okay,
so since we're both gonna act real superficial, like real life circumstances and situations have never happened to us that has caused us to lose friends. The truth is that we have lost friends because maybe they hurt us, maybe we have hurt them.
You're right.
And it's very unfortunate. I absolutely hate to lose friends. It is one of those things that cause me to lose, like have grief. Yeah. But when the grief is over and the Lord has healed me, I can then move on.
Right.
And let me say this. I am the type of person at any point, if I've lost you as a friend, you have access to get back and to be friends with me.
Yeah,
all I need is intentionality. So if you are intentional about being that friend with me again, I would definitely allow that.
Yeah.
So you can spin the block with me. So if you're out there and we're not as close as we used to be, even in middle school, elementary school, and I'm looking for my friend Pauline. If you remember me,
I'm looking for my friend Heather Miyake. That's my bestie. I'm sorry.
This sounds like you can Google that name.
No,
like she's
I'm
on
telling
Facebook.
You, I don't know where Heather is.
Heather Milwaukee?
Miyake. That was my bestie.
Really?
Yep, that was my bestie.
Oh, wow.
8th, 9th, 10th grade. That was my girl.
Okay. Well, so lead the people with a tip, okay? How they can move their friends from associates to besties, or how to move somebody down. Just give them a tip.
So I would say tip for you out there in these streets, these get out the group chat streets. I would say definitely be an intentional friend. If you're thinking like, hey, I want this associate to be more than a friend, then, spend more time with them, open up a little bit more to them. I would say that'll help you to move that friend up. And if, you got to demote a friend, then, maybe a talk is needed as well.
Yeah. That's good.
So, yeah.
And I would say, I think it's important that you don't have to tell a person this, but I think it is important for you to determine and kind of put people in groups, and not put them in groups so you mistreat them, but you put them into groups so you don't have false expectations of where these people should be. So whether it be an associate, somebody you just know, a friend, a close friend, a best friend, whatever you want, a sister, whatever you want to name them, have people classified based on where y'all are, and be honest with yourself. If you are giving everything, they're giving nothing, you're probably not close friends. Right. So my tip to you would be is classify people based on what they are in your life to kind of protect you. And so you know how to move with people. Yeah, that's a beast one right there, because sometimes you may think you the bestie. Hint, hint. No, I'm just like, but you might think you're the bestie and you're really not. So definitely categorize people. But I'm the bestie, so she wasn't talking about me. All right, so this next part of our podcast, we will do our friendship stories, y'all. And we want you to give us your take in the comments on what you would do. Would you stay in the group chat? Would you get out of the group chat? We want to know your thoughts in the comment sections, okay? So, one night, I tipped myself over the edge with consumption. I'm assuming that means drinking. And ended up having really bad, intrusive thoughts to the point that I was sobbing, crying in the middle of the street, begging for it all to end. My friend screamed at me, told me I was being stupid and selfish, and left me there to fend for myself. Are you going to leave the group chat or stop being her friend, or are you going to stay friends?
I am going to stay friends, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be out there drinking and looking stupid, because I'll be pissed. I'll be the friend that leave you, to be honest.
Shay,
I am sorry.
Shay, what if you
I
just
will
had
leave
one night?
your behind. Let you think. You about to embarrass me?
Shay.
No, I don't do that type stuff.
Shay.
I will leave you behind.
You have a
because now
drunk friend,
I want you to
happen.
Now this the thing. I might make sure somebody go out and make sure you're okay. But at the end of the day, no, we not about to do that. You about to learn your lesson. That's what you about to learn.
So okay.
And she should not be leaving no group chat. She should be apologizing to the friend that she made look stupid. I'm sorry.
What makes you think she made it look stupid?
Because you did. You out in the middle of the street?
So let me say this. I have a friend who called me. Well, I wasn't there with them, but they called me, and me and my husband was in the car going somewhere, getting some ice cream probably. And she called me crying down. She had drunk and tell the story, like, I think she was complaining about her ex or something like that.
My God.
And I honestly, I thought it was like hilarious. Like, I just kind of just listened to her talk and then went about my business. So I'm the type that, like, I don't think she should leave the group chat. But it is like, yo, like, you can't be there for me in my worst moments. Sometimes you drink a little too much and don't know, or some people, not me, I don't drink, y'all. But some people drink too much and they don't know their capacity, or maybe they're going through something and they just have one drunken night.
So, okay, well, you can have that drunken night, but you shouldn't be the one mad and leaving the group chat. I'm sorry. She don't get a pass.
But you weren't there for me and you left me stranded.
Now you learned your lesson, though, because I bet you she won't do it again.
Okay.
I bet you she learned her lesson.
Mama Shay said, you stay your tail in that group chat and learn your lesson.
Yeah, I don't do the... So learn your lesson, ma'am. Don't be all out there drinking and thinking your friends just going to come through for you. They're not.
She said they're not. That's hilarious. But that was the first episode of season 2. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We're excited about all of the different episodes that are coming out this season. Y'all are going to love it. It's going to be so good.
Yes.
And
make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.
Press that button.
Yes.
Don't be a bad friend, because that's what you're going to do. You're being a bad friend, okay? And let me say this. If you really want to be our close friend, like Black Friends Forever, go, comment or DM us on Instagram and say, hey, I want to be part of your close friends. And we'll add you to our close friends. You get all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yes.
You find out about the episodes before everybody else.
And guess what? We got a little, if you want to shout your bestie out.
Shout your bestie out. Shout your bestie out.
Information for you.
Shout your bestie out.
To shout your bestie out. So look forward to that information coming soon.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace. Get out the group chat.